Hello guys and welcome to day 9 of 30 days of fits. So it's a bit later in the day today because I was going to save this until I was getting ready to go to the event that I'm going to tonight. But first, little recap. Last night I went to the screening of Drop, the movie, and I said I was going to tell you my thoughts here. I don't want to give any spoilers because the film's not out yet, and you might want to go see it. So I'm not going to talk too much about what happens, but the general concept is it's all about airdropping and receiving kind of messages and memes through your phone, and that having a dramatic, I guess you could say, effect on the main character. It's hard to really go into the story without giving it all away, so I'm not going to say too much at all, but all I am going to say is I enjoyed it. It was really fun, it was a thriller, and it definitely had a lot of moments where you like on the edge of your seat, kind of like, oh, this is intense, like an intense 20-30 minutes or so. But it also was kind of funny. Like, a lot of us were laughing throughout the film. Some moments were obviously meant to be comedic, and they did a good job. But other parts, I don't know if they were meant to be funny, or if we all just found them funny. But either way, no complaints. So yeah, it was a really good film. I do recommend it. And yeah, I'm not just saying that because I got an invite. I didn't say this yesterday when I was talking about going to screenings and stuff, but one thing I've kind of adapted is, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So when it comes to screenings, I will only post and talk about ones that I enjoyed. But there are a few that I go to that never make it to the stories or to this, purely because I didn't like it. Now, I could say I didn't like it, and I'm sure that would be fine, but I don't really want to put my negative experience onto it for others. Like, I love a really shit, trashy film as much as the next person, but my tastes aren't always the same as everyone else's, and likewise. So something I find shit, you might really love. But if I have nothing nice to say, I'm not going to talk about it. So yeah, you'll only ever hear me talk about these if I did enjoy the film. But anyway, tonight we are going to the opening of a new bar in London. It's called Roxy Ballroom. Now, I'm going to read the press junket thing I got because I don't really know how to explain the bar. Roxy Ballroom brings the playground to the bar with a huge variety of games all under one roof and a great bar atmosphere underpinned by its signature rock and indie soundtrack. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what the vibe is. I don't know what my look needs to be. I don't think it's a dress up, like, crazy situation. So I think I'm just going to go smart casual, but maybe lean a bit more towards the casual. So before I keep rambling on, let's get into the fit. Oh, I forgot to mention, I finally got my hair cut. You can see the sides of my heads now. It's much better, right? What the fuck am I going to wear? Okay, so I think I'm going to try going with a two-piece denim suit. I've got this one here from Label Rail. It's like a nice grey, but it's got these green stitching details. So I'm going to pop this on and see how I feel. Okay, so I've got the trousers on. Very comfortable, very stretchy. So I think this might be the vibe. For the top, I think I might go with just like a black turtleneck or something like that underneath. I think I want to go a bit more understated today. Okay, so we got the turtleneck on and the jacket on top. One thing with the jacket is the sleeves are way too long. Like, way too long. So I can roll them up a bit, but I think that's going to really piss me off. So I might need to roll them. Let's see if that looks good. I'm not crazy about them, so I think I'm going to have to just leave them being too long and just deal with it being annoying. This is the set on. I think it's very casual, but it also still looks pretty smart, I would say. I'm thinking for shoes, I might wear my Coach new ones. Probably going to cause me a lot of pain. But I've got to break them in, right? I've got no choice. A memory refresh for those who saw me wear them the first time, and an introduction to those who have never seen them before. These are the shoes in question, my latest purchase from Coach. They are beautiful, they are gorgeous, they are talented, they are everything I want to be. Okay, so these are the shoes on. These are pretty. Question, do I wear this jacket closed? I just closed it up and I kind of like the vibe. I've not closed it all the way, so if it bulges open, ignore that. What do we think? I just think it looks more cohesive like this, whereas if I pop it open, obviously it breaks it up a bit. I mean, I think it looks fine either way. Maybe I'll just do the top button. One of the most annoying things about having a beard this big is that when I wear things with like a stiff collar, if I bend down, it pushes the beard up. And it pushes it out of place, it makes it look all messy, but also just from a sensory point, it's really, really irritating. So normally if I've got something with a stiff collar, until it loosens up a bit, I do have to do the buttons up just to get it out of the way. Ooh, maybe I just do the top button. Maybe I just do the top, because I quite like how it's split here. Yeah, I like that. I think that's it. Top button done up, the rest free-flowing. Ooh, that means I could probably add jewellery. Okay, now this might be a bit extra, but I feel like, when am I not? Look at this. Isn't this the most perfect thing in the world? I got this, I think, last year. It's this necklace, bow tie, made out of metal and chain. It's incredible. It's amazing. And I'm going to pop it on and see if it looks good with this. Also, I'm holding the mic and having to pull it down every time I do something now because this doesn't, it's got a magnet and it doesn't seem to stick to, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. So this has a magnet, right? Which I use to hook it to my t-shirts. And that's normally what you will see me doing. And I tried it on denim and it doesn't hold. The damn thing's got a clip. There we go. I'm gonna clip it onto the pocket, and then it shouldn't have any feedback. Now we can do this. I'm in two minds. I don't know if it's needed. I think this might be a bit too much. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if I don't know, it's a no, right? Yeah, it's a don't know, so it's a no. Okay, so we're not gonna go for a necklace, which is fine. But I feel like I need something else. I feel like this is cute, but this is maybe a bit too casual for me. So I need something to extra it up just a tad, like a tiny little bit. But it needs to be black or grey. Let me have a little browse. I think the best thing to jazz this up a little bit is my trusty hat. You have seen me wear this already. But I think that elevates it a bit more. This takes it a bit more into the smart cash rather than just cash, you know? Look again in the mirror. Yeah, this looks a lot more intentional, so I think we're gonna stick with that. The only other thing I can add to this really is a bag. Okay, so for the bag, I think I might go for this Coach bag I have. I've changed the straps to a chain. Normally it's a kind of larger, thicker strap, like a fabric version. But this one I'm going to go for with a chain. And I think that might be the outfit. Oh, sunglasses. For the sunglasses, I think I'm going to go for these black ones from Bimba Wailola. They have that kind of weird alien-ish shape, which I think works with the outfit quite well. So yeah, that is the outfit. I'll give you a little spin. And that is the look. But I'm not finished yet because there's something I want to do before we go. So to get me into the mood for tonight, Roxy Ballroom have sent me this little package. And inside of it is a game of beer pong. Now, we don't have a table big enough to play this, so we're going to have to just play it kind of like a shorter game. We're going to just do the 6 cups here, and then we're going to play from back here. Simo, YouTube, Simo.
Hi.
Say hello. Okay, so we're going to play a quick game of beer pong, but yeah, like I said, we don't really have the space to do that, so we're just going to improvise from here. The 6 cups.
You want me to bounce on the table?
No, I think we can skip the bouncing. I think we can just aim in.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Drink, bitch.
That wasn't meant to be how this began.
Well, I won.
Okay, move my turn. Okay.
Loser.
Please don't get it again. What the fuck?
I'm a winner. I'm a winner, baby.
Now it's personal. Yes!
Wow.
Oh, I hit it. Yes!
No!
Yes! Oh!
No. Still winning anyway.
That was nowhere even remotely close.
It's fine. It's cool. You can say.
Yay!
Well, I won anyway.
You did win. Okay, so that is that. I lost. We're now going to head off and go to Roxy Ballroom. And hopefully, I'm going to win back
Lose
some
again?
game. No, I'm going to win. Maybe not beer pong, it's clearly not my game. But I'll win the other ones, right? Okay,
Delusion.
shut up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye!